I am so proud of myself and I just want to share it with you. And as you can see, it's kind of dark. I'm pretty tired. It's 8:15. Like not late for most people. To me, it's really late, just past Sunday. There was the time change, so it actually would be 9:15, which is the time where I would be in bed sleeping because I get tired so early. And I wake up very early. But why am I proud? Why am I turning on the camera, speaking to you, and sharing this? Because it's something which feels so nice. So nice. What happened? I'm finishing my master's degree. 11 years ago, I started studying speech communication and rhetoric at the University of Regensburg. And I've finished all my what did I finish? I finished all the tests, all the exams, and everything was done. But I never wrote the theses because I was busy working, and with the little time I had freely, I rather went to Kristen Linklater's training on Orkney and Shakespeare and Company in Lenox, Massachusetts, and did other wonderful, beautiful things and not write my theses. Also because I thought I don't need it. And gladly, the university contacted everybody who had not finished their thesis and said, if you're interested, if you want to, you can wrap it up until the end of 2026 and hand in your thesis. And they're also very, very cooperative, and they offer writing workshops and research colloquiums. And I've just been to the second research colloquium. We're a group of about 7-ish, 8 persons. And we had an introduction meeting, which was a couple of weeks ago, I think just 2 weeks ago. And today we had the first research colloquium where we discussed 2 exposés of participants. And I was one of the ones saying, yeah, I'm going to end my expose and let's discuss it. And I did not even know what I wanted to write about. So it was like, it looked maybe better than it actually was. And the discussion was so, so fruitful. But let's pause that for a side. So there were 2 conversations. Another woman started before me because she had to leave early. And when I spoke, and it was a Zoom meeting, and when I spoke, it turned out they couldn't really hear me because I had really, really bad internet connection. And so I turned off the camera, spoke again, and luckily that kind of worked. It was bumpy, bulky, but it kind of worked. However, when it came to discussing my expose and me introducing the expose and being part of the spoken conversation, it did not work. It just did not work. They couldn't hear me. I turned off the camera. Everybody else turned off the camera. We tried. It did not work. So we ended up them discussing my expose on the basis of what they understood, and me turning on the camera. That gladly worked, so they could see my reactions and I could see their reactions. And I wrote and took notes, and I wrote in the chat whenever there was something or a question or I had something to ask or add. So it was kind of a stressful situation, like not the most comfortable having strangers discuss the work you did or the work I did, and not understanding it the way I wanted to, and then going into different directions, and then finding something else, and then finding a connection and everything. So it was an intense 2 good hours. And why am I so proud? Because I do not feel tired. I do not feel exhausted. I mean, I am tired because it's my bedtime. And so I'm just going to go to the bathroom and brush my teeth and get ready to bed. Maybe watch 20 minutes of a K-drama and then fall asleep. But I'm so proud that this system, my body, all of it is capable, has been capable to have such a conversation, to have difficulties in a conversation, contextual difficulties, technological difficulties, unfamiliar difficulties. And it was just fine. It was okay. It was not a difficulty per se. They navigated. They found a way how to discuss the expose, and they had a gorgeous discussion, which is really illuminating and insightful to me because it helped me identify where it really wasn't clear, because my introduction kind of indicated a different direction than what my structure of and methodology actually wants to address. So I wasn't aware of that because on my mind it was completely clear. But that's what I'm so proud of, that I was able to do that. And I'm sharing it with you. I'm turning on the camera right now, like feeling like it's midnight, because in case you feel, I don't know how I'm ever going to speak with people again. I don't know if I can ever face difficult conversations again. I don't know if I'll ever be able to have a critical conversation. I also did not know. I thought I would never be able to again, which was really horrifying. And I can. And I am certain you can too. So that's why I'm turning on the camera. It's specifically for you, listening, to give you hope. You can do it. You're capable of it. And I want you to have difficult conversations again and to have fun conversations again. There's hope for us ladies out there. So with that, sweet dreams and reality.